Good afternoon, everybody. This is Tracy Armstrong, owner-operator of North Pittsburgh Greeting Company, the area's premier welcome wagon service, welcoming all the new homeowners and new businesses to the ever-growing North Pittsburgh area. Today, we are interviewing Brandy Varrati of State Farm Insurance, a new sponsor in the North Pittsburgh Greeting Welcoming Bag. How are you doing today, Brandy?
Hey, Tracy, I'm good. How are you?
Great. Brandy, tell us a little bit about yourself, where you grew up. I know you're from the area, but just give
Yeah.
us a little background about yourself, Brandy.
So I grew up in Harmony, and then when I was 10, we moved to Zillionople, and I moved to Cranberry with my children when I was 25. So we lived there until just about a few months ago, and I moved back to Zilly. So
So
that's
you are a North Pittsburgh girl through and through, aren't you?
yeah,
You are local
I
to
am.
the community.
I am.
And there's nothing better than working with somebody who really knows the community in and out. It's just wonderful to work with local people in the area and just keeping this area economy growing.
Yeah.
When and why did you just start? When and why did you decide to start your own State Farm insurance agency?
I actually went through a divorce when I was 31, and I was looking to move into a different area for my career. I started with a State Farm agent back then in 2007. So I was just looking to explore it at that time. And I've always had a passion for education and for people, and find those relationships very satisfying when you're able to offer, your talents and abilities and help them in an area with their life. So I found that to be the case when I started there. I wasn't even sure I was going to like insurance, honestly, when I took the position. But, immediately I found just my niche where I was able to continue to learn and grow to the point of getting fully licensed and all my certifications. So I started to run his office after a couple years, and then 5 years after I started with him, I was offered a position with State Farm Corporate, and I was in charge of a little over 40 agents in the North Pittsburgh area. So it was from about like Wexford all the way to the Monroeville area. And I would be their business partner. I was provided to them from State Farm as a service, and business planning, marketing strategies, team training, software rollouts, developing those relationships with those agents and seeing the business side, the leadership side of State Farm. I enjoyed thoroughly. I loved my job, loved the agents, their teams. And then I was asked a few times to look into State Farm Agency to become an agent, and finally decided to go for it. And it was about a year-long process. And I opened up 4 years ago on January 1st, 2017, and was selected for this location, which was brand new. But I welcomed finding a location, and it's a great storefront that I found. And becoming an agent truly was the evolution of that experience, working for an agent, working for corporate, being able to put all that together to give my best professional knowledge to people, to educate them about what they're paying for and help them in areas they may not have seen, to protect them from things that are unexpected, or just situate them better so that they have better coverages for the same money or less. A lot of times it just takes somebody who cares enough. And I think forming those relationships really is very deeply satisfying to me, and being able to do it in an area that I've worked in for my whole professional 14 years with State Farm is rewarding too. It's a sense of comfort and home, and the people around here are just great. So I really couldn't ask for anything more.
And when people think of insurance, everybody just thinks home and auto, home and auto.
Yeah.
all the different all the different services you can offer somebody.
So I do business insurance. We do all different types of auto, ATVs, motorcycles, boats, jet skis. We do condo, renters, homeowners, and we also do some specialty products. Like I have a nonprofit organization that I do their directors and officers, and workman's comp. We do small business insurance, but I'd have to say, out of the, plethora of products we offer, State Farm offers the most, and we sell them all. We're not brokering you out to different companies. Life insurance is probably my passion. And I think that being the most financially strong life insurance company in winning JD Power, I think we've won it 6 times in a row for customer satisfaction. Life insurance and protecting families from financial devastation, from the loss of a loved one, whether it was expected or premature, is very close to my heart, for a lot of reasons. But one of them is my stepbrother passed very suddenly at 41. So I feel like that is where like my knowledge and my approach to people, making it simple and fitting it into their lives and their, budgets, really makes an impact. And that's what I think gives me the greatest satisfaction. But home and auto are very important, because making sure it's set up the right way and you understand how your coverages need to be set and what it's going to do for you, I think is important too. So I try to span all areas of somebody's insurance package to make sure that they have it fit their needs.
Great. And what makes you stand out from other insurance agents in the area? Besides the fact that you are a local girl, you know the area quite well, what makes you stand out?
I think it's our relationships with people. I think it's the ability to communicate effectively and simply, and tie everything together for somebody so that they have a comprehensive package that they're confident in. I've had a lot of people just say, like, no one's ever sat down with me and explained this before. Making sure my customers are taken care of in an exceptional way, the way I would like to be treated, and given my options and choices, and let me decide. So I think that educating people with my background in insurance and financial services, and being able to relate to somebody and understand what their needs are and personalize it, I think stands out. I am, the agent. I am here. I'm accessible. I'm local. It's not a 1-800 number. You're not going to be pushed to do everything online, but if you want to, you can. So I think the ability for people to do business virtually with me through appointments or over the phone, in person, our State Farm mobile app, and the online abilities that our company offers, is why we're still number one in so many areas, because you get a personal approach with somebody who cares about you. You're not just a number. So I think that's why so many customers recommend their friends and family, because of how they get treated here.
Absolutely. You are a wonderful person, very easy to talk to. And it's just easy to talk to you and explain your needs, and you're so personable, and you do know people, and you know how to talk to people, and you do care. And you want to make sure that people are well covered, because you can never know what catastrophe can happen in life. And you do worry about others and making sure they have that financial ability in a time where they can't worry about money.
Yeah. I want that. I want to take that off their plate. I want that to be the last thing that they think about. So, that to me, I take very personally as a responsibility to protect them. And I think that genuineness shows when I'm with people. And I kind of think that's what stands out. And everybody on my team is licensed and background checked and trained the same way from scratch, so that I know that they're offering that kind of experience to people.
Well, wonderful. If somebody's interested in discussing, like even just sitting down with you and looking over all their insurances, or you have somebody like myself, my son's 16, he's getting ready to get their license, and they want to, that's a nerve-wracking thing for a lot. I know a lot of people who are watching today are in my boat, or they have the 16-year-olds coming up, and they're like, oh my gosh, our insurance is going to go through the roof.
Right.
And say somebody just wants to talk to you. So basically, you can calm them down and tell them this isn't going to cost you a fortune, or you're very having that difficult talk about life insurance. People don't realize how important life insurance is to have, or you hear a spouse say, "Oh, my wife doesn't need it because she's a stay-at-home mom," or this and that. And it's important for you to discuss why it is so important to have life insurance and make sure every aspect is covered in life. So if somebody wants to meet with you, Brandy, please give us the location of your business, the phone number, and in a website.
Oh, I lost you. Hold on 1 second. Here we go. Sorry, technical glitches.
That's all right. That's all right.
We're Adobe right in the middle of our conversation. They can call my office at 412-318-4429. They can get in touch with me via my website, which is Brandy with a Y, so BRANDY is myagent.com.
Oh, I love that.
I know. It's a good one. Glad I secured it when I did. They can email me, and my email is Brandy, BRANDY at brandyismyagent.com. They can look me up on Google, on Facebook. They can message me on Facebook. And I give my cell phone number out to a lot of my customers so they have easy access and quick contact, and make sure I check emails and things over the weekend. So I feel like I'm very accessible, and I'm willing to help anybody. It doesn't have to result in them being my customer. I'm willing to help advise people through pretty much anything. And I thank you also for this opportunity to share with people, because my agency and my customers are very close to my heart. And in a time like we've had this year, so many people have struggled, and we've tried to do our best to help. And we just did the Toys for Tots toy drive, and that turned out fantastic. We had so many people reach out to help. And I try to work with a lot of local people in the community. So even if you're looking to partner with somebody who wants to give back to the community, reach out, or advice on policies you have with somebody else, I'm here for that. And also, to your point, 2020 with COVID, there's a lot of people that rely on their life insurance just at work, and you need to have something. It is affordable. There's a product to fit in everybody's budget. And I can't stress enough, how much this year has changed people's perspectives, and they've realized that, they need to protect their families, and they need to be in control of that. And I can help put them in control of those things.
Well, Brandy, it was a pleasure speaking with you today. Again, Brandy Varrati from State Farm Insurance. Her office is located in the North Hills. Brandy's a wonderful person. I always encourage people to work with other local people in the area. Brandy is a local business. She gives back to the community constantly, the local community, which is very, very important. And that's why it's important to support other local businesses, because they're the ones who give back to the community in which we live in, and it keeps our area safe and beautiful and wonderful. And Brandy, you're another Seneca girl like me. So,
Valley girl.
Black and blue all the way. So, it was a pleasure speaking with you, Brandy. Have a great day. Again, Brandy from State Farm Insurance. She can fit all of your insurance needs. She's absolutely fabulous to speak with.
Thank you.
So everybody, again, this was Tracy Armstrong of North Pittsburgh Greeting Company, the key to making the first impression. Thank you.